We begin with a major milestone this evening. It has been 6 months since President Trump began his second term. Immigration has been a signature issue, and new numbers show the pace of ICE arrests picked up significantly.
But while the president promised on the campaign trail to deport criminals, in his words, you'll remember the worst of the worst, the data shows that that is not necessarily what is playing out, especially here in San Diego. NBC-7's political reporter Joey Saftic starts us off with the very latest.
During the first 6 months of the second Trump administration, immigration arrests here in the San Diego region have gone up 400% compared to this time last year. One immigration attorney I spoke to says at this point it feels like a numbers game playing with real people's lives.
My dad's a hardworking man. We go to church every Sunday.
Over the past 6 months, stories like David Rendon's have become increasingly common, as demonstrated by new numbers from ICE.
They just took him.
Rendon's father, a construction worker, had been in the U.S. for 25 years. His family maintains he had no criminal record, although no papers.
I think it's messed up. They're ripping families apart, taking away the good people, the hard workers.
In January of this year, the month President Trump took office, some 64% of people arrested by ICE in San Diego had criminal charges or convictions. In June, following the administration tripling its arrest quota, 72% of people arrested had no criminal charges or convictions. That's per data compiled by the Deportation Data Project.
It's such a drastic change. And really, the only way to explain it is all the administration cares about is numbers.
Immigration attorney Andrew Nietor says he feels those changes profoundly day to day.
What used to be a very routine process now requires me to go with them, to bring memos, to be ready to advocate for them not to be detained because, my client has, 2 children that are about to be released from school in a couple of hours, and she's the only one that can pick them up. And so every case is just an emergency now.
And it's not just attorneys who are stretched thin.
We're seeing less and less immigration judges trying to handle an ever-growing population within the immigration court system.
But Republican political analyst Hector Gastelum says the administration is delivering on campaign promises.
I voted for mass deportations, and we demand for our leaders to put Americans first, regardless of race, color, and everything.
Some industry leaders have sounded the alarm about the economic consequences of mass deportations, which caused the president to briefly waver on sweeps at farms and hotels. But Gastelum wants to see deportations proceed full speed ahead.
There's a legal process to come to America. I want for the people to have the dignity of coming through the front door.
Meanwhile, Rendon, who's just 17, wants his dad back home.
Trying to get him a lawyer and trying to get him out of there as soon as possible.
That immigration attorney you just heard from told me part of the reason San Diego is outpacing the national average when it comes to arrests of people with no criminal convictions or charges is because of the courthouse arrests we've seen. People being arrested when they show up for their hearings right here at San Diego's federal courthouse. Reporting downtown, Joey Saftic, NBC-7.
And the national average of people arrested by ICE who do not have criminal charges or conviction hovers around 47%, significantly lower than here in San Diego. We reached out to ICE for comment. They referred us to the Department of Homeland Security. More broadly, the DHS, though, did not respond in time for this report.